Now, I'm going to tell you this right now. This was a weird one. I hope everybody's having a great day. This is new recording software, so I hope that is working. I'm not sure if it's going to even play on YouTube. Now, this one's about Sweden. It's called the Huldra, Huldra, or Talamaja in Swedish. It's a troll-like woman living in the woods. Now, she's fair and beautiful, but wild, and has long cow tail that hides behind her back. Upon meeting a human, it is said that Adam and Eve had many children, and that one day that when Eve was bathing with her children, God came to visit Eve and had not finished bathing all her children, and so hid those who were still dry. God asked, "Are there no more children?" And when Eve said no, God said, "Then let all that is hidden remain hidden." And then the hidden children became due under Jorashak, like DEUNDERJORDISKE. The ones living underground, lost souls who live under the surface of the earth, calling for someone to be with them. Usually human girls passerby the Talamaja was one of them, but somehow she remained above ground. She is flirtatious Scandinavian folklore, a flirtatious young girl who is neither good nor evil, is a seductive forest creature found in folklore. She is known as Huldra, the archetypical. Though folklore purpose that she is an entire Huldra race and not just single individual. She is known as a Sokogra, forest spirit, or Telamaja, pine tree. Mary is Swedish folklore. Simia folklore, her name. S-A with a little hyphen M-I. I'm just going to call her Sam. Now, if you know me, I'm a sucker for stuff like this, folklore and all that. Now, why were we in Sweden? Sorry, it's my supper. Now, the reason we were in Sweden was because, well, Sarah got a call and wanted us to hunt. I'm just going to call her Huldra. Or, I'll just call her Sam. I'm going to call her Sam. Someone fell in love with one of these Huldra, or Talamaja. And, well, he wanted us to find her. No, these are forest spirits. So we had to go to the forest. Switzerland is cold. I don't like the cold. I hate the cold. And we were going up there during fall season, and I don't like fall. So we pack what we can. We pack our warmest gear, and we head to Switzerland. Now, As for our little Gorgon friend, she didn't travel along. Mini Medusa, or Medusa, she stayed at home. Well, I forgot who home she's staying in this week. I forgot. I think it's Sarah. So we traveled there, Switzerland, and we went about looking for this forest spirit. Now our guide helped us to the forest where we were told where she was supposed to be. Now, did we understand this? No, we didn't understand this while we were doing this. I didn't, at least. I really didn't want to mess with something that was supposed to be hidden. I didn't want to mess with this. I didn't want to mess with hidden children or hidden anybody. I just wanted to be left alone for a week after that horrible week in Greece, that horrible month in Greece. So we set off and started talking and chatting. And we were looking for, well, I was setting up camp. Jim went off and started putting up the cameras in the area he last saw her. Beautiful woods. It was very beautiful, just cold as hell. Sarah also was helping me set up the camp. Was helping me set up base. Jim came back and said, well, he placed the cameras. All we had to do was wait for a little flirtatious little woman with a deer tail, with a cow tail, come along and flirt with one of us. It being a spirit, and we had the man that she flirted with, and he fell in love with her. Supposedly she fell in love with him too, but I digress. I'm not really sure who fell in love with what, but whatever. Wasn't my business. So, we started hearing a little bit of walking here and there, but not seeing anyone. Nothing really. We got a couple pictures of her on cam. Well, her tail at least. And a blur of her. But he said it was her nonetheless. Thing is, capturing a spirit is not easy. Now, if it's had a body, which she's supposed to have, it was a different story. We just had to trap the body. Now, how I was going to go about doing that was another story. So, I thought of a net or a pit. But we had a net, so we went with the net plan. Now, I don't know how we'd go about trapping this thing. Or why I was even thinking about doing this. That's not me. I don't like trapping things. It's a nuisance doing this, but whatever. He wanted to marry her. He wanted to at least propose to her. Please, dude, it's a spirit. It doesn't care. She flirts with everything and anybody. That's a male. But he didn't care. So, we set up at the last place she was seen. The little trap. No, what powers she had, I don't know. She has any powers or not. It's not really my business. This is the daughter of Adam and Eve, supposedly. I really don't want to piss her off. Well, I was watching the cams. Jim was asleep. Sarah was too. Our little friend York, I'll just call him York. I couldn't say his name. He was passed out in a chair, supposedly watching the cameras with me. Didn't work. Bam! The alarm went off. Well, it woke York up and everybody else. We ran down to where the supposed, where the trap was, where she's supposed to have been. Supposed. I tell you how much I hate the code. I really do. I really hate the code. And this is what happened. It was a cowtail. There's actually a woman with a cowtail. No other features of cowtail, but just a cowtail. He proposed to her. That's all he wanted to do. And he made us cut her down. So, we leave and we get an invitation to a wedding in a couple of months. Yeah, go us. I don't want to, as long as it's in the summer, I don't care. I don't want nothing to do with Sweden. I don't want nothing to do with it at all. Not the code. Yep, not the code. The code's not for me. Not for me at all.